Hello, and a very warm welcome to the English Chapter, the podcast dedicated to helping you speak English with confidence. I'm your host, Avery.
And I'm Melody. Hello, everyone.
Today, we have a very special topic. It's something many learners find difficult.
Oh, yeah, definitely. It's that moment when someone asks, "So, tell me about yourself."
Exactly. Your mind goes blank. You don't know what to say.
It can be so stressful. But don't worry. Today, we have the secret formula, a simple, easy way to talk about yourself.
That's right. By the end of this episode, you will have the confidence to introduce yourself in English. Ready, Melody?
I'm ready. Let's get started.
So first, let's talk about why this is so hard. Melody, what do you think is the biggest reason?
I think it's the fear of making mistakes. People worry about grammar or using the wrong word.
The fear of mistakes. That's a big one.
Yeah, and they also worry about being boring. They think their life is not interesting to talk about.
Right. Who wants to hear about my job or my hobbies?
Exactly. And sometimes you just don't have the vocabulary. You have great ideas in your own language, but the English words don't come.
That makes perfect sense. So it's fear, vocabulary, and not knowing what to share.
But our secret formula fixes all of that. It gives you a clear plan.
A plan is exactly what you need. Let's share it.
Okay, everyone get ready. The secret formula is the 3 Ps.
The 3 Ps. I like the sound of that. What are they?
It's simple. Present, past, passion.
Present, past, passion. Okay, let's break that down. What is the first P? Present.
The present is about who you are right now. Your name, your job, where you live. The basic information.
Okay, so simple facts. Can you give us some phrases?
Of course, you can start with "my name is" or "I'm." For your job, you can say "I am a student" or "I work as a doctor."
I work as a doctor. Got it.
And for where you live, "I live in," for example, "I live in Tokyo."
Hello, I'm Avery. I work as a podcast host and I live in New York.
Perfect. See? So simple. That's the first P, the present.
Okay, what's the second P? Past.
The past is a little bit about your background, where you came from or what you studied. This adds more detail to your story.
So it makes the conversation more interesting.
Exactly. You can use simple past tense. For example, "I grew up in a small town," or "I studied engineering at university."
I studied engineering. That's a great one.
You could also say something about a previous job. "Before this, I was a teacher."
So let me add that to my introduction. Hello, I'm Avery. I work as a podcast host and I live in New York. I grew up in Chicago and I studied communications.
Wonderful. It's already sounding so much more complete.
It feels good to have a structure. Okay, so we have present, past. What's the final P?
The final P is my favorite. It's passion.
Passion.
Yes, this is where you share something you love, a hobby or an interest. This is what makes you unique and helps you connect with people.
That's so true. Sharing a passion is a great way to start a real conversation.
Right. And the phrases are easy. You can say, "I really enjoy," or "I love." For example, "I really enjoy hiking," or "I love to cook."
What about in my free time?
I like to.
That's a perfect one. In my free time, I like to play the guitar.
Present, past, and passion.
Let's hear it.
Hello, my name is Avery. I work as a podcast host and I live in New York. I grew up in Chicago and studied communications. In my free time, I love reading science fiction books.
That was fantastic, Avery. It was clear, confident, and interesting.
Thank you. It really helps to follow the formula. Now, your turn, Melody.
Okay, my turn. Hi, I'm Melody. I am an English teacher online. I live in sunny California. I'm from Brazil originally, and I studied languages. I really enjoy painting and visiting art museums.
Wow, see? Now I know so much more about you, and I can ask you questions. I could ask about Brazil or about painting.
That's the point. An introduction is an invitation for a conversation.
It is. So for our listeners, let's review the steps.
Okay. Step 1, think about your present. What is your name? What is your job? Where do you live?
Right. Write down one sentence for that.
Step 2, think about your past. Where did you grow up? What did you study? Write one sentence for your past.
And don't worry about perfect grammar. Just write one simple idea.
Exactly. And step 3, think about your passion. What do you love to do? What is your hobby? Write one sentence for your passion.
So now you have 3 sentences: present, past, passion.
That's your core introduction. You can practice saying it. Maybe you can pause the podcast right now and try it.
Great idea. Pause and just say the 3 sentences out loud. Go ahead. We'll wait. Okay, welcome back. We hope you tried it. Having the words is one thing, but how do we say it with confidence?
Great question. My first tip is to smile. When you smile, your voice automatically sounds friendlier and more confident.
That's so true. Even if you're on the phone, people can hear a smile.
Tip number 2, speak slowly. It is not a race. When you speak slowly, you have time to think and people can understand you more easily.
Speaking slowly is a sign of confidence, not a sign of weakness. Remember that.
Exactly. And my third tip is a big one. Don't worry about mistakes.
Yes, everyone makes mistakes, even native speakers.
Right. The goal is communication, not perfection. If someone understands you, you are successful.
Communication, not perfection. I love that. One last tip from me. Practice.
Of course.
Practice in front of a mirror. Record your voice on your phone. Or find a language partner and practice with them. The more you say it, the easier it becomes.
You are so right. Practice makes it feel natural.
That's a great foundation. But what if our listeners want to take their introductions to the next level? Are there any advanced tips we can share?
Absolutely. One very important thing is to adapt your introduction to the situation. You wouldn't introduce yourself the same way at a job interview as you would at a friend's party.
That's a great point. For a job interview, you might want to focus on your professional life. For example, in the past section, you could say, I have 5 years of experience in marketing. At a party, you would probably talk more about your hobbies and interests.
Exactly. At a party, you might say, hey, I'm Melody. I love painting. But at a job interview, you would be more formal and professional. You might say, good morning, my name is Melody. I am a certified English teacher with 5 years of experience.
That's right. That's a great point. So for a job interview, you might focus more on your passion. For example, I'm passionate about developing creative campaigns. At a party, you would probably talk about a fun hobby in your passion section, like I love to go salsa dancing.
For example, you could talk about sports. I love playing football on the weekends, or I'm a big fan of the Los Angeles Lakers.
Or maybe you're creative. In my free time, I like to draw, or I really enjoy photography.
Or you might be a food lover. You could say, I love trying new recipes, or I enjoy exploring different cafes in my city. The possibilities are endless. The goal is to share something that is true for you.
Exactly. Your passion could be anything from watching movies to learning new languages. It's your chance to show who you are beyond your job or your studies.
That's a great point. And to help our listeners make their introductions even better, let's talk about some vocabulary. Using strong, descriptive words can make a big difference.
Great idea. Let's start with the present. Instead of just, I live in, you could say, I'm currently based in. It sounds a little more professional.
Ooh, I like that. Currently based in. And for your past, instead of I grew up in, you could say I'm originally from. It's a nice way to say where your journey started.
And for the passion part, instead of just I like, you can use more expressive phrases. For example, I'm passionate about, or I'm a big fan of, or I'm really into. These phrases show more energy and personality.
I love those. I'm passionate about sounds so much stronger than I like. It really shows your enthusiasm. Now that we have the formula and some great vocabulary, let's hear it in action. How about we do a little role playing?
Excellent idea. Let's start with a casual situation. Imagine we're at a friend's birthday party. We don't know each other. I'll start. Hey there, great party, isn't it? I'm Avery.
It's great. I'm Melody, by the way. It's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, Melody. So, what do you do? Nice to meet you too, Melody. So, a little about me. I'm Avery, and I work as a podcast host here in New York. I'm originally from Chicago, and I'm a huge science fiction fan. I love reading sci-fi books in my free time.
Oh, a science fiction fan. That's really cool. I'm Melody. I'm currently based in California, where I work as an online English teacher. I'm originally from Brazil, and I'm passionate about painting and visiting art museums.
Oh, science fiction. That's interesting. Any favorite authors? That's fascinating. So you're a podcast host.
I'm Melody. I'm an online English teacher, currently based in sunny California. I'm originally from Brazil, and I'm passionate about painting.
Well, that brings us to the end of our episode. Let's do a super quick review.
The secret formula to talk about yourself is the 3 Ps.
Who you are now.
Past, a little about your background.
And passion, what you love to do.
Use this formula to build your own 3-sentence introduction.
And remember our confidence tips. Smile, speak slowly, don't worry about mistakes, and practice, practice, practice.
You can do this. We believe in you. Learning a language is a journey, and you've taken a great step today.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for listening to English Go. If you liked this episode, please leave a comment. Tell us your 3 sentences. We would love to read them.
Yes, introduce yourself in the comments using the 3 Ps. And don't forget to subscribe for more lessons. Until next time, happy learning!
Bye, everyone.